Hi there, welcome to Dave Yaeger Softball, and today I'm going to be working on the overhand throw. As you can see, I'm wearing my MSCR shirt and I'm out at Albium right now, and we're going to start practice here in about 45 minutes, and it's going to be probably 5-year-olds to 7-year-olds. And one of the things I found is teaching them overhand throwing is probably one of the more important parts. So I'm going to go through the overhand throw with these little mushy baseballs with you today. And the way I throw is, or I teach throwing to younger kids, is probably a little bit different than most people. Is like with everything else I teach with hitting and pitching and throwing is off the front foot. So one of the first thing I try to get them to do is, which is I think probably opposite of what most people teach, is you take your throwing hand and the foot that's underneath your throwing hand. So I throw right-handed, so this is my right hand. I have my right foot forward, and I'm going to do, people call these things flips, I call them darts, because I have my hand straight forward and I dart it, right? And I'm looking for backspin. So when it comes through, it's going to be spinning down. So instead of just going one way, I go both ways, and I'm on my front foot, which is the very end of the throw, and I teach that first, which seems kind of weird, but I teach the end of the throw first. And this is how I look right at you. So instead of being like this and just doing one way, I do both ways, and I'm out on the front of my foot. And from there, you can go with the tees, but this is probably the most important part. So right now, if I'm throwing at the camera right now, I have my left foot pointing at the camera, and then I have my back foot pointing parallel to it, facing this way, and I have my tee, and I got my hand going backwards. You probably can't see it, but I can show it to you in a minute. But then now it's just a twist of my hips, and this is what people can't figure out. So I'm not sure if you can actually see my hips on the camera, but right now they're this way. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn my hips, and right away it just pulls my arm right to where I would finish my throw, and hence my foot coming through. I mean, it's pretty much, it's that simple. So this would be throwing this direction. This is my tee. Right here you can see I got my hand backwards just like this, and I got everything, and all I do is just turn my hips. I'm pulling my hand, and you can just see right where it goes. When I come through, then there's going to be a snap. It's pretty simple. The other thing you can do is you can start with, in the middle section here, is you can start here, and you can take a step forward with your left foot. This is right-handed, so I'm going left, so I can go here, and I'm down here, so then as I'm twisting my hips, I'm going to come through. You see what I mean? It's the same thing as the tee, but it's more of a stride. So I start here with the center of my body. I take a step, and I got my hand down here. It's already backwards, and I'm pointing forward. It's the same thing as my arm is going to come up, but then a lot of times getting big in the chest is really good too. Get really big. So I'm here. So then also I'm going to turn my hips and pull my arm through, and it's right there. So today is August 5th, I think. It's a Monday. Should have got rained out here, but we didn't.